Welcome to the Surat Basin Region passenger safety video presented by Carefly Group Queensland. This video will provide you with all the information you need to safely travel as a passenger on Carefly Group Queensland aircraft. But remember, at all times, please follow the directions of the crew.
This is a Bell 412 helicopter, similar to the one in which you will be travelling today. Before boarding the aircraft, you will be shown the safety briefing card by a crew member. Please read this card carefully, as it contains important safety information. The main danger areas of a Bell 412 are the tail rotor and the main rotor. You will also need to be aware of the aerials, the pilot tubes, the exhaust. You should only approach and depart the helicopter on the down slope side, between the 10 and 2 o'clock position. Wait for a crew member to give the signal that it is safe to approach the aircraft. This is usually a thumbs up. For your safety, you'll always be escorted to and from the aircraft by a crew member. Long and/or loose items like hats, umbrellas, or any handheld items which could be affected by wind must be secured before you approach, board, or depart the aircraft. Always be aware of potential dust hazards when the helicopter arrives and departs. Eye protection should be worn when you are near the aircraft. If you are blinded by dust or debris, drop down on one knee and await crew help. To board the Bell 412 helicopter, you will enter through a sliding cabin door. These doors are located on both sides of the aircraft. The crew will assist you to your seat as you board. To open the cabin door, twist the handle and slide. Your seat belt in this Bell 412 is a 4-point harness. When instructed, fasten your harness by clasping the 4 buckles together. Once fastened, first adjust the lap belt before adjusting the shoulder straps. This will ensure the harness is low and central to the body in the lap area and not across the chest area. Practice unfastening the seatbelt to ensure you are confident with its use. A crew member can assist if needed. In the unlikely event of the emergency landing, you may be asked to assume the brace position. To brace while secured in a 4-point harness, cross both arms over your chest and clasp the belt tightly on either side of your neck, keeping your thumbs on the outside. Bring your chin down towards your chest to secure your head position. Place your feet flat on the floor and make sure your body is pushed backwards into the seat, ensuring there are no spaces behind your back or under your legs. You may be given a communications headset to wear during the flight. The crew will advise you on the use of the headset. This headset operates by the use of a slide switch or lever switch. You can communicate with crew members by sliding or pressing the switch and speaking into the headset microphone. It will automatically switch off when released. Please be aware that some headset devices may have a hot mic button. If you are using this button to speak into the microphone, it will not automatically switch off when released.
Unless otherwise advised by the crew, please limit communications to intercom only. You will not be required to use the transmit and receive function. Of course, if you have any questions, please ask the crew.
Once you are comfortable in your seat, make yourself aware of the nearest exit, which will normally be the cabin's sliding door. The sliding doors will operate when the handle is twisted. If you are unable to slide a door open during an emergency, the windows can be pushed out to provide an alternative mode of exit. The crew will assist you in opening doors if required. This aircraft is fitted with a fire extinguisher in the event of an aircraft fire. The extinguisher on this aircraft is located on the left-hand side of the cabin. There is a second located in the cockpit. If you are asked by a crew member to operate the fire extinguisher, pull the safety button and squeeze the trigger evenly, aiming at the base of the fire. If travelling over water, you will be issued with a life jacket. This personal flotation device must not be inflated until you are clear of the aircraft. Follow the instructions of the crew if needed. In the unlikely event of a forced landing, remember to remain calm. Stay clear of all controls. Tighten your harness and helmet chin strap. Secure loose articles. Adopt the brace position. Follow all instructions issued by the crew. After landing, avoid rotating blades on exit. Assist anyone who is injured and do not move from the scene unless absolutely necessary. If you are involved in a forced landing on dry land and there is no immediate danger of fire, stay within the aircraft until the rotors have stopped moving. In the unlikely event of a forced landing over water, the pilot may ditch the aircraft into water. If this occurs, assume the brace position and follow the instructions of the crew. All passengers are reminded that smoking is prohibited on and within 15 metres of the aircraft. If you are intoxicated or engaging in offensive behaviour, you may be refused passage in the aircraft by the pilot. The pilot has the authority to refuse to travel on the aircraft for any reason, including offensive behaviour. The pilot also has the authority to take any action necessary to remove a person from the aircraft who is behaving unsafely or inappropriately. It is the Careflight Group Queensland's policy not to carry dangerous goods on board a company aircraft. The only exception to this is the carriage of dangerous goods to provide medical aid to a patient during the flight. Animals may not be carried on Careflight Group Queensland aircraft except if the animal is carried on a container, if the container carrying the animal has been constructed to prevent the escape of the animal, if the container restricts the movement of the animal, if the carriage of the animal does not adversely affect the safety of the aircraft, crew and passengers. In certain circumstances, a police dog or guide dog may also be carried on board.
This concludes our passenger safety briefing for the Bell 412 helicopter. Please remember at all times, follow the directions given by the crew when travelling on Careflight Group Queensland aircraft. Safety is our top priority. Thank you for listening and enjoy your flight.